Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Allow me to acknowledge the presence of our chief guest, Mr. Raymond Ochen, Secretary, Youth Affairs, the Minister of Youth, Arts and Sports, my good friend Ken Ambani, CEC, County Government of Mombasa, the CEOs present, the acting CEO, Kenya Film Classification Board, Mr. Amalwa, the representative of the National Cohesion Commission, acting CEO, who is also our partner on this particular project. I also want to acknowledge the representative of the Communications Authority of Kenya, Mr. Solomon, representing Mr. Ezra Chiwaba, who is the Director General, for supporting this initiative, and the filmmakers who are present here, the press, and all those who are supporting this initiative. Good afternoon once again. As your captain, I'm so delighted to take this opportunity to thank my team to start with, that is staff of Kenya Film Commission, for championing the growth and development of the film industry in Kenya, and also for us being able to come up with specific programs that will be able to propel this industry to the next level. I'm referring to storytelling, which is all that we do at Kenya Film Commission, because we believe storytelling from the ancient times to today and tomorrow is part of our society. There are so many challenges or issues that can be addressed through storytelling. The theme of this year's mobile film competition focused on cohesion and integration, which is core to our society, and I believe our government is focused on creating a cohesive society, because when you have a cohesive society, you've got an environment that is conducive for everyone to thrive. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for the work that you are doing. The jury members, I won't leave you behind, because you've done a wonderful job to be able to see through 117 entries that were submitted in this 6th edition of My Kenya, My Story, and to come up with the 13 nominees, of which we are going to have 3 winners with 1 special mention. My Kenya, My Story film competition is aimed at giving the youth in this nation filmmaking opportunity to tell their authentic African stories using a mobile phone. Of course, for a very long time, we believe that you can only tell a story through using a very sophisticated equipment. But today, with the technology and the kind of gadgets that we have, if you have a smartphone with the right software, you can be able to tell your story, edit it, and be able to take it to the market. And that's what we are trying to promote by championing this particular competition. In the past, we have all believed that one needs sophisticated equipment to be able to actually tell your story. We live in a new era, and now with a mobile phone you can shoot and edit, tell your story in a format that is as high in quality as that film using those sophisticated equipment. This year's theme for My Kenya, My Story was focusing on peace, tolerance, and conflict resolution. We operate in a very sophisticated environment, and when we talk about peace, tolerance, and conflict resolution, is that we are not saying that there can't be challenges among or around us, but how do we deal with these challenges whenever they occur? We should be ready to address issues that arise in a very peaceful manner and resolve conflict without creating any kind of damage to our society. And the government is keen to seeing that we are able to achieve this through many programs that have been set by government and ourselves. So this morning, I want to commend each one of us who submitted his entry to this year's My Kenya, My Story competition. and again to salute the 13 nominees out of the 117 who were able to make it to the public voting, where we had 20% being determined by the public and 80% being determined by the team that you saw here, that is the jury. The public voting for My Kenya, My Stories closed on 2nd of June, attracting a total of 3,892 votes. From this, we unveil and award top 3, with the first one earning 200,000 shillings, the first runners-up 150,000 and 100,000 respectively. Then we'll have a jury mention getting 50,000 shillings. My Kenya, My Story is one of the many programs that the Commission undertakes, hence reaffirming our commitment in nurturing and growing talents in Kenya. The film industry in Kenya has a potential of creating wealth, creating employment opportunities, promoting cohesion, being able to brand our nation, and also being able to drive more investment in terms of economic development within our borders. The Commission is focused in offering platforms that allow filmmakers to apply innovative technology in telling our Kenyan stories the best way possible. We call on filmmakers and film entities to get general and embrace smartphone filmmaking as an available tool for content creation. On the same vein, I would like to encourage each one of us that we have an opportunity to go back to cinema. Let us be able to go to cinema and accept this as one way of supporting our content creators. Let us spend money on watching our films, because entertainment is not just entertainment without being able to support the creators of this content. So if you can be able to spare a few shillings to come in this cinema hall so that you can be able to watch a local content that has been created by your fellow citizens, I believe we'll be able to add a lot of value. So let us support a screening culture in our country. Let us spend more time in cinema halls as compared to refreshment or entertainment joints that we always flock every Friday or Saturday, because we have that opportunity. I would like to now take this opportunity to just remind you that Kenya Film Commission will continue supporting the film industry in Kenya. We have the Film Empowerment Program, which is aimed at giving filmmakers financing to be able to advance your stories, production, and also marketing and distribution. We are setting up film hubs in counties, and I would like to encourage all county governments that we have an opportunity to partner together so that we can be able to support the many young filmmakers and those who are experienced in the industry, so that we build the capacity that is necessary to more storytelling in our country. Other than that, we are creating more linkages with other countries. We would like to see more treaties signed. Kenya recently signed an agreement with South Africa, as well as Israel, and these are countries that we are going to work with closely in championing our stories and expanding our market as far as film distribution is concerned. So in conclusion, I wish to thank you all who have participated in this event and ask that we appreciate the staff of Kenya Film Commission for what they are doing, and in addition to this, encourage them that we continue championing the welfare of the film industry by ensuring that we have the right programs and the right apparatus that will be able to champion and support the growth of the film industry. And to do this, the Commission is currently working on an accreditation and certification program that will ensure that we have a very formalized industry. We would like to see filmmakers walking into a bank and not being disregarded because they do not have collateral. But you need to have an enabling component that will be able to act as a fallback whenever you are doing this. Intellectual property is a huge collateral that you can be able to utilize and access resources in terms of finances when you want to produce your content. So with those very many remarks, let us embrace the art of storytelling, embrace one another, and build a cohesive society. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now it's my humble duty to take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest. So let's be all upstanding and welcome Mr. Raymond Ochieng.
So much. You can be seated. Good afternoon. It looks like good night when you are in such forums. Yeah, I was almost saying good night. Makbul, I was almost saying, why are you telling us good afternoon? Today we are celebrating my